Oh no. Don't tell me. Wizards of the Coast is doing something they said they were going to do like 4 weeks ago. Oh gosh. I am so surprised. I am so shocked. I am so disappointed. I think I will have a heart attack and die from not being surprised. Wow. Wow. How dare you, Wizards of the Coast, screw over your staff and artists and openly admit you're going to be using AI. I mean, I know you said a couple weeks ago that you were going to start openly using AI. And I know several people said, oh, well, they're never going to do that. They're never going to use AI to farm the art. And they didn't say that. And certain individuals like myself were like, no, that they're literally telling you that they're not even going to try and lie about it anymore. They're going to use AI. They're going to use AI to make dungeon masters on D&D Beyond. They're going to use AI to go through the 50 years worth of digitized content that they have to regurgitate out blah product like Endless Stairway. And they're going to use AI to continue to make art, at least now, but they don't have to lie about it now. And when people are like, no, they're not saying they're going to use it to make art. They're just the other two they're going to use it for. Yeah, they're definitely going to have AI dungeon masters on D&D Beyond. And Chris Cook uses an AI in his D&D game. And they're definitely going to use AI to run D&D Beyond and run, D&D Now and run D&D video games and anything else that AI would be used for. But they're not going to use it for magic or art or D&D. I mean, everything else, they'll have it make D&D product, but they're not going to use D&D art. No. Yes, they are. Yes. So let's head on over to the careers page to read all about this job that you too could apply for. Just think, a job that didn't exist a year ago is now something that's a thing. And look, guys, it's not like AI is going to go away. I mean, I don't think AI is going to go away. It could go away. You never know. I mean, there's plenty of other things that people have invented that were going to change the world of technology, and people were like, oh, that's never going to go away. That's it. And it went away. Like the VHS. Remember when VHS killed beta and people were like, well, that's it. That's it for the entertainment industry. We're done. We're dead. Everything's VHS now. And a couple of years later, DVD is going to change the world. It's the end of VHS. It's the end of entertainment that we know it. And then there's Blu-ray. Oh, Blu-ray is going to change the world. It's the end of DVD. It's the end of the world as we know it. Streaming. Oh, well, streaming is going to change the world. It's the end of entertainment. It's the end of DVDs and Blu-ray. So, a couple years from now, we could be like, remember AI? When we all thought that was going to change the world and kill entertainment as we know it. Yeah, look what happened with that. Or we could be like, hey, remember when there was originality and creativity? And now everything's just made by an AI. I don't know. So they are hiring a senior AI programmer for their Quebec offices. I didn't know they had offices in Quebec. They are hiring the senior AI engineer for their offices in Durham, North Carolina. Didn't know they had an office in Durham, California. The principal AI engineer for United States. I'm assuming that'll be at the main headquarters in Washington. They're a senior AI gameplay engineer for the offices in Austin, Texas. Everybody seems to forget that there's a Wizards of the Coast in the Austin, Texas. That place never gets any bad press. If you're working for the staff of AI for Wizards of the Coast, Washington, you wake up every morning wondering what people are going to be angry about you this week. And if you work at Austin, Wizards of the Coast, you wake up every morning going, thank God I don't work at Washington. You know how many people are angry at us this week? No one. No one even knows we exist. We could literally do anything here in Austin and nobody would know. If I was going to work for Wizards of the Coast, I'd be like, yeah, I want to be transferred to the Austin branch or maybe even the North Carolina branch. Well, why is that, OGM? When was the last time you heard anybody get angry at people in the Austin branch? Never. Never. Let's see. Be a senior gameplay AI designer for United States. So I guess that's Washington. Senior AI lead software quality engineer for Wizards of the Coast, Poland. Okay. Senior technical designer for Austin, and a principal gameplay programmer for the Montreal, Quebec office. So what does one need to be a senior AI engineer? A whole bunch of things I probably don't understand, but I'm assuming it has to do with engineering and artificial intelligence and the willingness to work at the Durham, North Carolina offices. Now, they're not specifically saying, oh, yeah, this is going to be AI art for D&D. This could be for other aspects of Wizards of the Coast that uses AI. It could be, the AI DM that they're saying that they're going to be making for D&D Beyond and have been talking about for a couple of years now. It could be something to do with Magic the Gathering Online. It could be something to do with the next video game. It could be something to do with D&D Go. We've hypothesized that with the popularity of Pokemon Go, it wouldn't be that much trouble for them to do D&D Go, right? And that could be popular for a bit. They've already said, they've blatantly said that they want to use AI to be DMs and do stuff on D&D Beyond. And they've already said that they want an AI to go through the 50 years of product to create new product. Why create original product when we can just cut and paste from something that we've done 1,000 times before to create a slightly newer take on what we've done before? So it's not, Tomb of Horrors, it's Tomb of Scary Stuff, because it went through the 50 years and regurgitated something that, vaguely looks like an adventure. So they're not 100% admitting that they're going to use it to just make AI art, but I think we all know it's going to be AI art. And again, not to defend Wizards of the Coast, but it's not like every other company out there is doing the same thing. Every major producer of anything has to consider AI art, AI engineering, AI programming, AI whatever, incorporating AI into their everyday running of their company. It's an inevitable tool we can't escape, at least for now. And I think at this point, we all sort of admit, whether we like it or not, that AI is here to stay for the foreseeable future. And, maybe around for a long time, depending upon where they go with it. Or maybe we've taken AI as far as it can go, and we're like 2 years from now, going to be like, I can't do anything more with this. I need something better. I don't know. So it's not like Wizards of the Coast is doing something that we don't know everybody else is doing. It's just Wizards of the Coast is doing it so badly. That's the problem with a lot of these things, right? I mean, it's not. We know that company X is using AI. And we know company Y is going to use AI. And we know that if company Z isn't using it, they're going to use it eventually. And we know they're going to use it for Hollywood TV shows and movies and driving boats and whatever else. And just we know that's going to happen. So if Time Magazine came out and said something AI, we'd be like, disappointing, but I'm not surprised. If NBC came out and said something AI, we'd be disappointing, but I'm not surprised. Wizards of the Coast comes out and says something AI, and we're like, I'm unbelievably upset that you would do this after telling us you wouldn't. And of course, all the artists are very upset, like verbally yelling in the face of members of the Wizards of the Coast upper staff, because of course Wizards of the Coast promised that they would never use AI art, and now they're pretty much saying, yeah, we lied, we're going to use AI art. And again, well, if it was any other company, I'm disappointed because I'm losing my job, but I'm not surprised. But it's Wizards of the Coast, so we're like, I just don't understand. How are you so dumb? How are you so backwards? How are you so self-destructive? How could you do something that everybody else is doing and do it so badly that you make a bad situation worse? That's at the end of these, time and time again. That's the big thing. Not I'm not surprised they're doing it. We knew they were going to do it. It's how they're doing it. How can you be so bad at this? You have to get up in the morning and plan to be this stupid. You're not this stupid by accident. A group of individuals sat around at a table and all agreed doing it this way was a good idea. And it's not. It just continuously boggles my mind how unbelievably dumb you are, and yet you're still doing it. You haven't changed. I don't know why anybody is shocked by this announcement at this point in time. Oh no, they're doing something they said they were going to do. Oh wow, I'm literally not surprised. How could you do it so badly? So there you go, more Wizards of the Coast news. If you have any of the skills mentioned down below, you could go to this and get a job for Wizards of the Coast in Durham, North Carolina. See ya.
Yo, check. Yeah, we not the type to play games. You can stake claims. Came to show the movement moving like a freight train.